Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles DeBanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So here we go again with this topic here. Rich Paul is back at it again. I came across a video here earlier today on X, and I want to read the description. It says, Rich Paul says LeBron James winning another championship does nothing for his legacy. And when I first read that, and I'm sure I'm reading to you guys, you're like, that's interesting. Because one would think that by him winning this championship, his fans would definitely use that as an argument tool to go out there and say, oh man, this guy's a GOAT. You see, he won his 5th championship in year, blah, 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 blah. Michael Jordan couldn't do this, blah, blah, blah. And they're going to ignore the fact that he's going to be playing with Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, Jawan. They're going to ignore all of that. And then pretend like Michael Jordan was playing with these amazing players in his fort. Like, they're going to do all of that, right? So I was very surprised to hear that until I heard what the full audio, what he said. You can't make this stuff up here. But before we even get into his comments, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Kachava. Now, before we continue, let me tell you something. This year, I got serious about taking care of my body, my training, my nutrition, all of it. Nothing extreme. I just wanted to take better care of myself. But my days get busy between work, moving around, taking care of my daughter, trying to go to the gym, buying groceries. Life fills up fast. And when it does, nutrition is the first thing to fall apart. I would skip meals, grab whatever was easy, and feel it by the afternoon. Then I started using Kachava's new travel pack. Just one packet gives you complete nutrition ready for life to go on. Plant-based protein, fiber, greens, vitamins, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more. No artificial flavors, no sweeteners, no soy, no gluten, no preservatives, and no animal products. All the nutrition my body craves in one delicious shake, packed to go. It keeps my energy steady all day, and more importantly, it actually tastes amazing. If you have been meaning to take better care of yourself, this is the easiest place to start. Take your daily ritual with you. Go to Kachava.com and use code DREAMERS for 15% off your first order. That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code DREAMERS. Okay, perfect. So take a listen to Rich Paul here and what he had to say, and then we'll come back and continue on.
See, Rich, would it mean the most for them, for their legacy, to win a championship this season? Okay, there's a guy, I don't know if you're familiar with him, named LeBron James. He went to the Philadelphia 76ers after they got Jaylen Brown.
His
really?
legacy, no, it means absolutely nothing.
I'm going to tell you it does, but you may say
it doesn't.
Tell
you it does. You're a fan. Doesn't mean nothing to
you
his
may
legacy.
say it.
What does it do to his legacy? Nothing. He's already in the Hall of Fame. There's nobody to ever pick up a basketball that can have a conversation with him about basketball. He's a discouraging conversation. They can talk about it all they want, but they can't deprive him of anything in the basketball universe. There's no room he can't be in when you're talking about basketball amongst every great that ever played the game. So no, you got to let somebody else have. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's playing to win. Obviously, he made the choice to go to Philadelphia, but I think it's less about his legacy, and his legacy is already established.
Well, I happen to agree.
Some people that needs to win in order to position themselves from a legacy perspective.
I happen to agree with you about him versus other players in the league legacy, but I would say that LeBron is in the area of his career where nothing he can do can detract from his greatness, but you can always add. Like it would enhance. It would. Winning a championship's a big deal.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, you play to
especially
win.
At that
Obviously,
age.
You want to win, but it doesn't affect his legacy. What part of it will it affect?
Well, only in the sense that it's another piece of greatness accumulated. But I agree with you. There are others for whom it would mean more. Giannis is in Miami. If Giannis wins a championship with his second franchise, where he's joining a franchise that wasn't close to a championship, and then he joins and wins, I think that really it means a lot.
Yes.
Who else are you thinking about?
There's some that have won. Joker, Giannis, it would mean a lot. Tatum, it would mean a lot. If Brunson goes back to back, it would mean a lot.
A lot. All those guys.
Yeah.
Because there's a big difference between winning one and being a multiple-time champion.
If Wemby wins his first, if Ant-Man wins his first.
So you heard his comments. I'll read it once more. It would mean absolutely nothing for his legacy because he's already in the Hall of Fame. There's nobody to ever pick up a basketball that could ever have a conversation with him about basketball. There's nobody that has ever picked up a basketball that could have a conversation about basketball with LeBron James. So Kobe Bryant could never have a conversation with LeBron James about basketball. Michael Jordan could never have a conversation. So basically, they're not on his level. He's on a level all by himself. Why do you say so? Why do you say so? Do you guys know that LeBron leads the NBA in turnovers in NBA history? He has the most turnovers of anybody that's ever played. Ever. No one has turned the ball over more than this guy right here. But nobody can have a conversation with him. Michael Jordan had 2 3-peats. He can't have a conversation with LeBron James about nothing. Jordan had a defensive player of the year, 9 off. He can't say nothing. He can't talk to him. Nothing. Bulls went on I think for 8-year period where they never lost more than 2 games in a row. He can't talk to LeBron James. He can never have a conversation with him. He's just by himself. So if it's already established, why is he still playing? Well, you'll say, oh, he's just playing for the love. No. He's still playing. LeBron is still playing because he knows he's not the GOAT. That's why. And they are on this conquest or this quest to prove to some people out there that, look, LeBron can win 5 more championships. He's not going to convince people. Because, number one, we already saw him in his prime. Number 2, we're watching how he's getting there. Like, he's joined a super team. And when you compare that with the help that Jordan played with, it's even laughable. Now, some LeBron fans like to say, oh, LeBron didn't play anybody. Are you guys aware that LeBron James and Michael Jordan played roughly about the same amount? A top 75 talent in the finals? LeBron fans don't even know this because they're idiots. They don't even know that. They don't even know that Michael Jordan and LeBron James face about virtually the same amount of top 75 talent in the finals. They don't know this. Let's go through some of the top 75 guys LeBron has faced in the finals. Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard in the finals. Kawhi Leonard, Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd, that's 4. Those are Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, that's 7. Then we go to the Warriors, Stephen Curry. I already mentioned Kevin Durant. That's it. 7, 8 people. Those are the best. Jordan, just off the top of my head. Magic Johnson. Worthy. Gary Payton. John Stockton. Karl Malone. Who else? Who else am I missing here? Karl Malone. I know you played the Jazz twice. There was somebody else. I can't think of it right now. Who else did Jordan play? I said Gary Payton. It's about 5 or 6. Or 6 or thereabout. I can't remember who else. Oh, Charles Barkley. That's 6. And then there should be somebody else. Charles Barkley, and somebody else. I can't remember. Virtually the same. But if you listen to LeBron fans, they will think that LeBron played 100,000 top 75 players and Jordan played no. Oh, who else? I can't remember. This is just a second here. Just a second here. There's somebody else. Let me just check. Did MJ play? Let me just check real quick because I'm pretty sure he did. Yes, exactly. And then of course he played against Let me see. Yes, he did. And yes, Clyde Drexler. There you go. That's 7. In the 1992 NBA Finals. Yes. The Portland Trailblazers. So 7. LeBron has played 8. Michael Jordan's played against 7. But if you leave it up to LeBron fans, they'll say Michael Jordan. The LeBron fans are idiots. Do you know why? Because their basketball knowledge doesn't go beyond his history. That's it. LeBron fans' basketball knowledge begin and end with LeBron James. So they don't even know that. That's why they're so stupid enough to say, who did Michael Jordan face in the NBA Finals? Who did he face? They're idiots. These guys are idiots. They are idiots. There's no other way to say it. They are idiots. They don't even know this. All they know is LeBron played Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, and Klay Thompson in the final. They don't know who else he played. They don't know who else he played. But let me ask you this. What finals did Michael Jordan play with where he didn't play against a top 75 player? Which one was that? Which finals did LeBron James play with when he didn't play against a top 75 player? In 2020 against the Miami Heat, where the leading scorer was Goran Dragic. He played against a team that didn't even have a top 75 player in the finals, but want to talk about competition. These people are idiots. I rest my case.